Love that song. Love it. I love it. Good evening, everyone. My name is James. This is Dividend Stock Talk, brought to you by the 10-Minute Trader, where I invest in dividend stocks for weekly cash flow. I'm looking for a simple, safe, predictable, consistent 1% a week. Yes, I did say 1% every single week. I know it's over 50% a year, and nobody gets 50% a year consistently. Well, it is what it is. Believe it, don't believe it, it's all up to you. I'm going to show you how I do it, and I'm not going to charge you anything for it. It's free. Yay! The crowd goes wild. Blah, 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 blah. All right, so hi, everybody. Who do we have in the house? Nobody here yet. Nobody there yet. Nobody there yet. Jamie from Thailand. How you doing today? Nice to see you. Hello. Konnichiwa, is that right? I don't know. Namaste, one of those. All right, who do we have over here? We have DK, Poland, Arnold, Scrub Bucket. Okay. Hammer Time, yeah. Cosimo, okay. Mill? No, Me Flip. Oh, Kit Kat, Colleen, M. Valdez. Early, it's me, LT. Okay, me, LT. What's going on? Diego. Express, what is that? Is that right? Oh, Excellent Pest. Excellent Pest. Okay. Antique Renders, Luke, TJ, TD, TA, Harza, Kate. Okay, Detroit Tiger, John, Queen, Luke Boyan. Okay. Mr. Wizard, Coach Clara. How you doing, Coach Clara? John Didier, wake up early today? No, not really. Same time. Jay, Carlosa, George, Dennis, and Sam. Interesting name, Sam. Oh, Damn Jam. Sam and Damn Jam. Cool beans. Joey, Patrick, how you guys doing today? Herbie, Big Mike. What's going on, Big Mike? Joe Finello, what's going on? Ray 8, Nasir, Joey. Good evening. All right, so let's get the ball rolling. Basically, we're going to do the same thing we do every other night. It's Thai, not Japanese. Okay, Jamie, I'm not sorry. Didn't mean to offend. It's 7:28 in Thailand. Cool. I always wanted to go to Thailand. I just don't know the protocol to actually go. Just go buy a ticket and just go? Is that it? Where am I going? What am I seeing? Who am I talking to? All that kind of stuff. I know absolutely nothing about Thailand, but I do want to go. Ought to be interesting. Prince J, expat here. Ooh, that might be helpful. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of expats over there that would be able to share the experience of coming from here, going over there. That ought to be really cool. It might be. I don't know, for a year or two, who knows? All right, so that being said, what you guys are going to do, hopefully, be kind, courteous, all that kind of nice, neat, fun stuff. Tell me some stocks that you like. Well, I'm going to put them in. Take a look at how do they compare at the strategy at what I am doing. But always keep in mind where I'm coming from. I'm 62. I'm retired. And then from there, it's just lovely. Okay? So all the money that I make comes from actually trading, not trying to sell you anything. So I'm not trying to sway you one or the other. Expat, Jamie, you want to take a look at Altria. Ooh, I like Altria. Now let's see how well Altria fits. M-O, Altria, first on the list tonight. Oh, it looks like it's going to be a no. But let me explain why it's going to be a no. Not no as in, no, I don't like it, I'll never buy it. No as in, not this week, because it's at almost the high of the year, and that just doesn't make any sense to me. She went up, she went down, she went up. She's hanging around this area here, but what is she doing recently? Like right now. Okay, what is that? Okay, so looking at this, I'm looking at the chart there, you're looking at the chart here, it doesn't really tell me where it's going next. I mean, look at a couple of weeks ago, down, up, well, that's easy to see. Down, up, that's easy to see, but what's going on here? She went down, she went up, now she's coming back down again. Where is it going? Now, I do like Altria, I really do, but it just doesn't fit this week. Maybe when she drops way back down here again to do this pattern again, yeah, but not this week. Okay. Cleaver, what's happening there, Cleaver? Braden, nice to see you. Who do we have down here? Hello, hello. What are we doing here today? Day trade? No, Mama's Boy. Oh, ooh, why would you use that name? Really? Anyway, Mama's Boy, what we're looking for is to find simple, safe trading for companies that we like that have consistently been profitable year after year after year. It's no magic pill. It's no push button software. It's just looking at the best companies that the U.S. has to offer. I'm talking companies that have been around for over 100 years. Some of them, they have consistently increased their profits year after year after year after year. Because if I'm investing my money, I only want to put it into companies that are consistently safe and consistently profitable. That's what I'm looking for. Brader the Trader wants to take a look at Hormel, HRL. Now, Hormel, if you didn't know, it's exactly one of those companies I was just talking about. Over 100 years old. It's got 5 decades of increased profits. That means 50, yes, 50 years of increased profits year after year after year after year. It's like, why wouldn't you want Hormel? Well, let's see what it's doing. Here's the high of the year, the low. Where was it? Where is it? Look at this. Down, up, down, up. Well, now she's coming back down again. So we got to wait on this one. Don't get me wrong, I love it, but it's plain and clear to see. The bottom, she shoots up, now she's going back down again. Stocks only do 2 things. They go up and they go down. That's it. Up, down, up, down. That's it. They don't do anything else. How you doing today? You got something to say? Okay, I can only listen to one person at a time. Okay, who wants to go first?
Zurina.
And how are you, Zarina? Do you say that again? Okay, I can't hear a word she's saying. Okay, well, she's not speaking up to you. Do you want to talk next? No? Okay, fine. So anyway, I do like Hormel, but look at it. It's definitely coming down at the moment. So when she finds the bottom and turns around, then I'll revisit it. But at this moment, not this week. Hope you have a great day and bless you. Thank you very much there, Mr. Mike. That was very nice of you. All right, what do we have over here? Rochambeau, come on, dude, please, only do it once. It's just clouding up the screen. Clouding up the screen, not doing me any good. Signo, Maya, hello, how are you doing? Thoughts on Soundhound? Oh my goodness. S-O-U-N, Soundhound. I need a cough drop. This is not sounding good already, and the night's just starting. Oh my. Ooh, some chloroseptic. That would be a good idea. All right, so let's take a look at Soundhound. It's not the top of my list, I'll tell you that much. But let's take a look. Here's your high of the year. The low of the year, where was it? Where is it? Look at the motion. Up, down, what's going on here? Well, let's zoom in to find out. Here's your last 30 days. The high, the low, look at the motion. it's actually coming down. Now, why do I look at it? Well, I look at it to find out when is the right time to buy. If you like the company, great. But do you want to buy it while it's dropping? No. I want to buy it as it's going up. Because stocks do two things and only two things. They go up and then they go down. That's just the way it is. Cos and Astros in the house. Woohoo! Way to go, Cos. How you doing? Cosmo Kramer over here. Clueless wants to take a look at Zillow. You got to give me the ticker symbol because Zillow is not one of those companies I trade regularly because it hasn't been around for 50 to 100 years. So if I'm looking at good quality companies that have been around for decades, Zillow's not it. Now, don't get me wrong. I'll take a look at it and give you my opinion, but you got to give me the ticker symbol, okay? Now, I've heard of Zillow. I use Zillow. Great, wonderful. But are they consistently profitable? SJM is not Zillow. But thank you there, Jamie. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Hey, Cam's checking in. How you doing? Yes, Cam. We'll take a look at General Motors in a little bit. United Airlines, we'll take a look at that one also. Alejandro, I need a touchscreen behind you. Where can I buy it? It's actually called the Vibe, V-I-B-E. It's a Vibe board. Comes in this is the 55. They also have the 70. So my next project I'm going to do, I'm going to get the 70-inch. So I'm going to leave the 55 here in the Florida home. But when I go up north and we build the office up there, I want the 70-inch. So we're going to do that next time. Clever, what's going on, Clever? Ryan, nice to see you. Okay, where was I? Getting carried away. All right, next one on the list. SJM. Wait a minute. He got there before you. Clueless, you got to tell me the ticker symbol, okay? Brader Trader wants to take a look at NEE. Yep, sit tight there, Jamie. NEE, Nextera, NEE. Nextera Energy. Ooh, now that looks kind of nice. It takes me anywhere between 2 and 3 seconds to size up a chart. That's it. I'm looking for 5 things, and they stick out like a sore thumb. Are you ready? The high, the low. Where was it? Where is it? Where is it going? That's all I want to see. I want to know where the flow is going throughout the year. The high of the year, the low of the year. Where is the money going? Who's buying? Who's selling? What's it doing now? But before I do that and zoom in to that chart, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to zoom in and take a good look right in this area. But before I do, I want to make sure that I'm being financially compensated. Okay? What am I buying it for? 87.10. Well, if I buy it at 87.10, I'm going to want to sell it at 87, less than what I paid for it. The 87s are going for 124. Okay, let me explain just a little bit. The stock price, 87.10, is what I would be buying the stock for. Now, the strategy that I use is called a covered call. It's one of the safest strategies there is. So, if I buy it at this price, well, now I own it. Now what do I do with it? Well, I'm not doing this for the fun of it. I want to make a profit. So I want to buy it, and I want to sell it and generate a profit the exact same day. Think about it. All right, let me go really slow for those in the back. I'm going to buy it for 87.10. That's the number right there. 87.10, 87.10, 87.10, 87.10. That's the number. You can't argue with me on that. It's not my number. It's from the market. And that is Charles Schwab, one of the biggest trading platforms there are. So, not my numbers. So if I buy it 87.10 and I sell it for less than I paid for it, and I still walk away with a profit, all done within one day. Think about it. First thing in the morning, 87.10. Then immediately, within 2 or 3 seconds, as soon as it fills, I'm going to sell it using a covered call. 87.10, sell it for 87. That's less than I just paid for it. Well, then how can I walk away with a profit if I'm selling it for less than I paid for it? This is the beauty of the covered call. Because the covered call is an insurance policy. It's not what people tell you, but that's exactly what they are. Back in the 70s, They wanted to figure out how do rich people stay rich. Well, if they have a bunch of stock and they think it might go down, well, let's create an insurance policy so if the stock goes down, the value of the insurance policy goes up. Pretty ingenious if you think about it. So that's where they came up with the put option. And then they have the call option. So options, stock options, the calls and the puts, are actually insurance policies. And for an insurance policy, you need 4 things. Okay? Simple. You need a starting date, the moment someone starts, or maybe the moment someone actually buys or sells the policy. Number 2, the ending date. Well, how long is the policy for? In this situation, remember, I want weekly options because that's what the title of the show says, dividend investing for weekly cash flow. So I need something that trades on a weekly basis. Weekly options, weekly insurance policies. It's crazy. Okay, so I'm buying it for $87.10. As soon as I buy it, I'm going to turn around and sell it for less than what I paid for it, and then I'm going to walk away with a profit. That's crazy. Now, stocks do 2 things. They go up and they go down. Well, this one looks like it's going up. We'll find out exactly in a few minutes, but let me explain the concept. So if I buy at $87.10, sell it at $87, whoever takes the policy, oh, wait a minute, I didn't finish with the policy. Hold on. You need 4 things for an insurance, for a policy, for a contract. A legal binding contract needs 4 things. Number 1, beginning date. Number 2, ending date. 10 July, that's tomorrow. 17 July, that's next Friday. 24 July, 2 Fridays, 2 Fridays away. 31 July, 3 Fridays away, so on and so forth. I only want to do weekly options because they expire every Saturday. They think they expire on Friday. No. Options expire on Saturday. Now, we can't do anything once that clock hits 4 p.m. on Friday. So we think it expires on Friday. No, it actually expires on Saturday. But not the point. Point is, when I sell it, oh, wait a minute. 4 things: beginning date, ending date, consideration. That's money exchanging hands, an agreement, something of value. It could be a handshake, it could be a piece of pie, it could be anything. But in this case, we want cash. Cash is king. Cool, wonderful. 4, meeting of the minds. That's the legal term, meeting of the minds. That just means an agreement. I'm selling, you're buying. Great, there's the agreement. Okay? Now, the 4 things. Beginning date, tomorrow. So if I buy it tomorrow, I own it. Great. Now, my contract that I'm selling to someone else starts tomorrow because the market maker, he's the person I sell to. Now, whatever you think, you could only buy and sell from one person. That's it. I can't buy from you. You can't buy from me. You can't even buy from your brother or your sister, your mother. You can't. You can only buy and sell to and from one person. That is the market maker. And the bid, the ask, that's what you're paying, that's what you're selling. Okay? So, I buy it tomorrow, $87.10. I come up with a stock option, a call stock option that I'm going to sell at 87, and the premium for that is $1.24. Doesn't sound like a lot, but I'm not looking for a lot. I'm looking for 1%. So what is 1% of 87.10? I'm going to use the big marker so you can get a good look at this, because it's really, really, really simple. 87.10. So if I'm buying a stock at 87.10 and I want to collect a profit of 1% every single week, 1% of 87.10, $87.1. That's 1%. I'm just moving the decimal point over 2 places. That's it. But in this situation, I'm not getting 87. I'm getting 124. Well, that's like 1.5% for 1 week. Well, you wanted to know how I get 1% every single week? The covered call. The covered call, buy right, whatever you want to call it. You buy the stock, you sell somebody the right, not the obligation, to buy it from me at a certain price by a certain date. Okay, so let's walk through it. $87.10 is the purchase price. The option is the $87 call option. The premium in which someone is going to pay me, in this case the market maker, because don't let anyone kid you, that market maker already has somebody in mind who wants to buy it. If he didn't, he wouldn't post the prices. The prices are right there. You want to sell? This is what you're going to get. You want to buy? This is what you're going to pay. What am I getting? I'm getting $124 per share. So if I have 500 shares, I can do 5 contracts. That is 87 cents times 500. And what am I doing? I'm buying at 87.10 and I'm selling it for less than I paid for it and still walking away with a profit of more than 1% every single week. Imagine that. Every single week. I can buy something, sell it for less than I paid for it, and still walk away with a profit. Wow. Okay, so let's zoom into this a little bit more to see if this is actually going to fit what we're looking to do. All right. So we know the 1-year chart is fine, the high, the low, all that stuff. We know that the numbers are okay, 87.10, the 87 is going for 124, that's more than 1.5%. Great. Now let's zoom in a little closer. So if we have an idea of where do we think it's going next? Terribly sorry if you think it was a magic pill or a magic button. There just ain't. It's a flip of the coin. It's heads, it's tails. It's yes, it's no, it's black, it's white, it's up, it's down, it's left, it's right. You get 2 choices. That's it. Pick one. I like to pick one based on what is everybody doing now. Well, last 30 days, here's the high, here's the low, here's where it was, here's where it is. Where does it look like it's going? Well, it looks like it's going down. No thank you. Next. That's it. Sorry. No thank you. Next. Okay, we check every single week. As of this week, there are 11,000 I think it was 429, something like that. 413, some weird number. 11,400 different stocks. They change every week. And every week they get more and more and more companies joining the stock market. Because more and more people understand what it's all about. You have a great idea? Wonderful. Let's share it with the world. Great. Let's give them a taste of what success could be. Okay? There's 11,413. A couple of weeks ago it was 11,009. 11,009. Now it's 11,400. Last week it was 11,340 something, some weird number like that. But every single week more and more and more companies doing it. Great. I'm only looking at about 350 of them. And the reason I'm only looking at 350 of them, because there's only about 350 companies that are continuously profitable year after year after year after year. And as a matter of fact, I'm a lazy trader. I don't want to keep track of that crap. Someone else did it for me. You can go to Google and type in Dividend Kings List 2026. And someone who's taken care of that gives it to you. And then, now the Dividend King's got 5 decades. That's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years continuously profitable. Year after year after year. Well, we have the Dividend Aristocrats. 25 years or more of increased profits. We got the Dividend Champions. 25 years of increased profits. Yeah. I know it's 25 years and they're both the same. No, they're not. Because the Aristocrat's a little bit on the snobby side. You have certain requirements to become an aristocrat as opposed to a champion. Still 25 years, but hey, some people only want to buy the aristocrats and some people are okay with buying the champions. I honestly could care less. It's a company that's consistently increasing their profits year after year after year. There's no guarantee they're going to do it this year, but there's a good probability. There's a huge difference between probability and possibility. Okay? It sounds about the same. Possibly, probably. Possibly, probably. Okay? Just because they've done it for 25 years is a good idea or a good indication they're going to do it again for 26, 27, 28, so on and so forth. You get the meaning. All right, so let's get out of that. As much as I like Nextera Energy, I'm going to say not this week. No. What do we have next? Next! Ooh, American Airlines. Wait, that's United Airlines. Sorry. UAL. United Airlines. Yeah. Ooh, what's happening there? It should take you, seriously, it should take you 2 to 4 seconds to see what's going on. Because your eye automatically goes to what's on the picture. And the first thing you're going to see is the high of the year. Your eye's drawn right to it. The high of the year. That's it. And then you can go through the whole thing. The high, the low, where was it, where is it, and where is it going? Okay? So it's not dropping like a rock. I can't really see a good picture there, but it does entice me to look a little deeper. So let's look a little deeper. 129.05. Again, I can buy it for 129.05, sell it at 129, less than I paid for it, and probably still walk away with, oh hell yeah, 5 1/4? Think about it. I'm going to buy it for 129.05. I'm going to sell it for 129 using the covered call. I'm going to collect $5.25. So I'm going to, I love saying it because it's so freaking crazy. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to sell it for less than what I paid for it and still walk away with a profit within 5 days. So I don't know about you guys. I live 1 week at a time. Monday through Friday, Monday through Friday, Monday through Friday, Monday. It's monotonous. It's over and over and over again. But here's the thing. The same companies do the same thing over and over and over again. Let's keep on going. So I want to look at this because the numbers look good. Hell yeah. I'm getting 5 1/4 off a $129 stock. $129 stock, 1% is $1.29. But these dudes are offering me 5 1/4. That's over 4%. Hell yeah. But you knew there was going to be a but. Here it is. Welcome. You ready? But do I like the company? That's the big one. Do I like it? Baruch. Did I say that right? Barusha? Thank you very much. That was nice of you. Do I like the company? Well, you got 5 questions you should ask right off the top of your head. You ready? Number 1. Does this make sense? Buying something, selling it for less than I paid for it, walking away with a profit? No, that doesn't make any sense at all. But it works. Think about it. If I'm buying it for this, selling for that, collecting this, I'm walking away with over 4% profit. But do I like the company? Okay. Do I like the company at this current price? Let's zoom in a little bit tighter to see exactly what it looks like. All right, last 30 days. Now, the reason I say the last 30 days is because it gives me a good idea of where I think it might be going next. It's not guaranteed. There's only 4 guarantees in life. And I'm pretty sure maybe 1 or 2 of you, okay, will know what those 4 guarantees are. All right? Sorry, I'm late to class. Hey, Alex, how you doing? Nice to see you. We can't forget that one. Okay. Thank you, sweet Den. Thanks, Den. All right, so quick look. 5 things. Remember, anytime I look at a chart, it's always 5 things. The high, the low, where was it, where is it? Down, up, down, up, down, up. Clear to see. It's not like you cannot see that. All right, but I'm going to do this one for tonight, but it's not something I would do. Now, the reason it's not something I would do today is because we have 1 day up from the bottom. So the top here, then they have what's called profit taking. When the stock goes from 102 to 140, that's a $38 jump. 102 to 130. Oh, sorry, 140. Okay? 102 to 140. That's $38. $38 on a $100 stock is over 30%. It's just numbers. 1, 2, 3. It's not that difficult. From here to here, it is what it is. Well, great. What percentage is that? That is over 30% right there. Now, don't lie to yourself. If you bought something 4 weeks ago and it jumped up 30%, would you keep it or would you take those profits? It's a serious question, because here's two things for you right here. Number one, it ain't a profit until you take it. Nobody ever went broke taking profits. Now, I don't know if that's a fact of life, but it sounds pretty logical. It's not a profit until you take it, and nobody ever went broke taking profits. Okay? So, she jumps up 30%, now she's coming back down. There's your profit taking. Yay, now we're going back up again. Well, what did you think it was going to do? Did you think because it went up 30%, it's going to come to your house and cook you dinner? Belly on up to the barbecue and start cooking you some brisket? No, they go up, they go down, that's it. They don't come to the house, cook you dinner, they don't take the dog for a walk, they don't do nothing but go up and down. That's it. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. That's all they do. So, the top, down, now she's turning around. But that's only one day. For me, I want 2 days. And then on the third day, going up, that's where I'll jump in. Not today. Sorry. But let's see the numbers for United Airlines anyway, because I'm kind of curious. Is it really 4%? Let's go. So we're going to do the 129s. I'm going to need the glasses for this. 129.05. Okay, covered call. Here we come. The 129. There it is. Confirm and send. This is what it should sound like. Are you ready? One covered call, United Airlines. 17 July 26. That's next Friday. The 129 call option, $562 is the profit for this one trade. But the trade's going to cost me $12,338. I'm terribly sorry for you guys just starting out in your investing career. Sorry. Okay, I'm 62 years old. Okay, I put in 5 decades. I do have over 6 figures. Sorry, I can't apologize for something I worked my whole adult life for. And hopefully, you'll have 6 digits when you retire. Okay, some of you may have it, some of you may not. Now, there are other strategies that we do teach, but just not here tonight. So, I'm going to take the profit divided by my investment to find out what my rate of return is for 1 week. Because I invest for weekly cash flow. And my goal is 1%. That's it. Think about it. 1%. I just want a little slice. I'm not greedy. Look at me. I'm skinny as a rail. I'm not. No. All right. So, calculator, if you will, present yourself. Where the hell did you go? Damn it. There it is. Okay. The profit, 562. Okay? 562, the profit. Okay? Max profit, 562. I'm going to divide it by my investment, or the cost of the trade, including commissions and fees, $12,338.67. If that's really going to make a difference. $12,338. Going to give me a grand total up? Yes, 4.5%. Think about it. I'm going to say it slowly again because I think it's funny as hell. I'm going to buy something. I'm going to sell it for less than I paid for it. I'm going to walk away with a 4.5% profit for 1 week. And all the stock has to do is just stay where it is. That's it. Stocks do three things. They go up, they go down, or they do absolutely nothing. Now, I got a question over here. I buy the stock. 2, buy the covered call. 3, next. 4, next. 5, next. Explain, please. Profit gets triggered. Question mark, then sell, equity, move on. Okay, interesting. Jamie, thank you. Okay, Jamie has a long list. He wants 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go, Jamie. Let me stop for a second. But before I do that, Jamie, sit tight. I'm actually going to save this one. 4.5%. Hell yeah, brother. All right, here we go. All right, oops, shit. I gotta do that one more time. One more time. Right. Okay. All right, give it one more time. Here we go. Who do we have here? Welcome to Ant World. What's happening, Ant World? Look who's in the house. Lucky, what's going on? Just trading good for listening. Sorry, yeah. Just watching. Okay, hold on. Sit tight. Sit tight, Jamie. I'm going to get to it. All right, so here we go, right here. Make it bigger so everybody in the back can see. There we go. Nice and big. Ooh, before I continue. No, I'm not going to try to sell you anything. Before I continue, just to let you know, this screen here, right behind me. Oops. That is live right now on YouTube. So if you can't see the numbers closely and clearly, you can go into the big screen, pull it up on the big screen. It's live on YouTube, just to help you out. Okay, so here we are. One covered call, United Airlines, UAL, United Airlines. 17 July 26, that's next Friday. The 129 call option, 562 is my profit, 12,338 is my investment for a 4.5% for 1 week. But here's the catch. Doesn't make sense. Do I like this company? Do I like this company at this price? This is a serious question, am I willing to do 5 minutes a day, 5 or 10 minutes a day, cultivating my money tree, or whatever you want to call it, buy the stock, sell the option. Every day I ask myself 5 questions. What did I buy? What did I sell? Where is it? Where's it going? What should I do? So if I buy this and then I sell that, can I do that every single day? Think about it. You brush your hair, you shampoo, you brush your teeth, you take care of yourself every single day. You have a dog or a cat, you feed them, walk and take care of them every single day. So why not do the same with your money? Terribly sorry. Money is important. To the degree in which you want to live comfortably, we humans got to pay to live here. On this little floating rock, we got to pay to live here. So the better life you want to have, the more money you're going to need. Terribly sorry, it is what it is. All right, so 4.5%, we're going to save that one, and then we're going to answer his question. Here we go. Oh, look at that. I'm going to do it this way. Watch this. Ooh, here's an idea. So like that. And what was it? 4.5. And what is this one? UAL. Cool. Nice. I think I like that idea better. All right. Next, let's answer the questions. Question was, step number 1, I buy the stock. Okay. Step number 2, I buy the covered call. No. I sell a option on the stock I just bought. So if step 1 is buying the stock, step 2 is selling the call option at the price by the date. Okay, so whatever you pay for it, let's get out of this one. Hold on. Ooh, no. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Back to that. Back to here. Okay. Okay, you ready? Here we go again. Step number 1, buy the stock. Well, the stock at this moment is 129.05. That's step 1. Step number 2, you need to decide what stock option you're going to sell against the position you just bought. So if you bought 100 shares at 129.05, now you decide, what do I want to sell it for? Do I want to sell it for 129? Do I want to sell it for 130, 131, 132? You need to choose what number you want to sell it for. So what I do for what I'm doing, okay, remember, I'm on a different journey than you guys are. Okay, I'm already retired. I don't need to make more money. I just need to make my money make me money. Okay? So, I can decide any one of these. All right, any one. And there's a whole bunch of them. If I clicked on all, okay, see how many there are just for this one company, just for this 1 month, or this 1 week? There's a whole bunch. Hey, pick any one you want. For me, I like the simple, easy one. Okay, if I buy it for $129, I'm going to sell it for $129. That's step 2. Step number 3, wait. That's it. Wait. If I do it on a Monday, so if I buy the stock on a Monday, sell the option on a Monday, next thing I want to do is Tuesday morning, as soon as the market opens, what did I buy? UAL at 129. What did I sell? I sold the 17 July, which is next Friday, 129 call option, giving someone the right to buy it from me at 129. Okay, that's step 3. Okay, I collected this much money, yay! So I just wait. What did I buy? What did I sell? Where is it? Where does it look like it's going? What do I do? That's it. Same question every day. What did I buy? What did I sell? Where is it? Where does it look like it's going? What do I do? Tuesday, I do nothing. Wednesday, I do nothing. Thursday, I do nothing. What I buy, what I sell, where is it? What does it look like it's going? What should I do? Then Friday comes. Now, most people think the option expires Friday afternoon. No, it doesn't. It expires on Saturday. The last opportunity you have to do anything is 3:59 p.m. Friday afternoon. Because as soon as that clock hits 4 p.m., your access has been taken away. Now, the market maker can take it from you on Saturday. That's a different conversation. But that's it. Step number 1, buy the stock. Step number 2, sell the call option, giving someone the right to buy it from you at a certain price by a certain date. Step number 3, wait. Step 4, where is it? Where's it going? What should I do? Okay? Then you decide, do you let whoever took it? Because if it's above the 129, it could be 129.01, and whoever bought that option is still going to take the stock away from you, as long as it's above 129. Now, if it's below 129, that's a different conversation. But let's say if it's above 129 on Friday, somebody will take it away from me, and I will get all my money back. It's an asset. No, it's a weekly cash flowing asset. So I buy the asset. Now I can sell weekly options every single week, selling somebody the right to buy it from me at a certain price by a certain date every single week after week after week. So that's why I like to say only good quality companies that are consistently profitable, because it is not an if, it is a when. Because stocks do 2 things. They go up and then they go down. So if I'm buying it here, I want to get my 1%, then I want to jump out. Okay? All right, hold on. Whoever's on, I'm going to mute you because you're interfering with what I'm trying to do. Who is that? Who's that making the noise? Cesar! Dude, what's happening? I'm going to mute you there, buddy. Sorry. Okay, if you got a question, Cesar, just unmute yourself and ask. All right. No. No, cancel that.
It's in the chat. I put the message in the chat.
Oh, what is going on there? Oh, no. It's whatever it's doing, it's not doing something. All right, so I think that was it. Step 1, buy the stock. Step 2, sell the stock option. Step 3, wait. Step 4, what happens on Friday? And I'm terribly sorry. I cannot. I'm going to quote John F. Kennedy right here. You ready? We cannot answer the questions of tomorrow with the information we possess today. The only thing you can do is what's right here in front of you. I'm buying it. I'm buying the stock, selling the option, and then I'm waiting. Sorry, that's it. And if it's above 129, it will automatically be taken away, and I will get all my money back, along with the profit. That's what I'm doing it for. I'm not doing it to hold on to stocks. I could care less. Honestly, I could. Okay? Because I've never ever seen a hearse go by with a U-Haul, which means I ain't taking it with me. So if I ain't taking it with me, I don't want to hold on to it. Okay? So, just let it play out. That's it. All right. Oh, wow, more questions. Just listening. Okay, got it. Good. Agent. What's going on, Agent? Costco? Really? Give me a second. We'll get to that one. All right, so that's number 1. All right, cool. Next. Costco, you say, huh? C-O-S-T. C-O-S-T. Now, I'm going to hit the enter button. Costco's going to show up and mentally count in your head. High, low, where was it? Where is it? Where is it going? See how long it takes you to find it. You ready? 1, 2, 3. There it is. The high, the low, where was it? Where is it? Where is it going? That's not even 3 seconds. Top, bottom, where was it? Where is it? Down, up, down. No to Costco for this week. Sorry. Don't get me wrong, hey, if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. I don't want to buy anything as it's falling. No, thank you. I want to wait for the bottom. See? Wait for the bottom. Turns around, goes back up again. Now that's a big one. There's smaller ones. Up, okay? Turns. That's all they do. They go up and they go down. They don't come to the house and cook you dinner. All right. When you sailing day? Friday? No, Saturday. We're taking the boat out on Saturday. Okay, next. No to Costco. Allegiant. Delta Airlines. Okay. D-A-L. Ooh, check that out. The top, she comes back down. Now she's turning around. Maybe. The high, the low, where was it? Where is it? Up, down. That's an easy one. All right. 89. Oh, that's easy too. If I buy it at 89, I'm going to sell it at 89, and they're going to pay me $2.71 per share. That's almost 3%. Let's find out. Okay. Well, same thing. Okay? Here's your bottom. She shoots up. There's your top. She drops. New bottom. Now she's going back up again. It looks like it's going back up again. I wait 2 days to the upside, and then on the 3rd day up, I will jump in. So that could be Friday, and that could be Monday, and that's where I would jump in. Okay? I'm very regimented. Is that a good word for it? It's A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. I go by the book. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's easy as do, re, mi. All right, so Delta Airlines. Let's check it out. Eddie's, check it out. Hoorah. All right. Cow. Like 40 years ago, I'm still doing that crap. Okay, the 89 right there. Confirm and send. Here we go. 1 card call, Delta Airlines, DAL, 17 July 26th. That's next Friday. The $89 call option, look at the stock price, 89. So if I buy it at 89, sell it at 89, how the hell am I walking away with a profit? A lot of you thinking, how is he walking away with a profit? It's the option premium. I'm selling somebody the right to buy it from me. That's it. Okay? Hey, I bought it at 89. You want to buy it? Great. Grease my palms a little bit. Give me some cash. That's basically what it is. I'm buying it, 89. Where the hell is it? 89. And then I'm going to sell it 2 seconds later, I'm going to buy it only for 2 seconds and sell it through a covered call. It's a call option. They have the option to do it, but they don't have to if they don't want to. 300 is the profit. 8,600 is the amount I got to put up. Terribly sorry, nobody's going to give you anything for free. You actually have to do something. Okay, so you got two choices. And I know some of you people hate it when you say you got two choices and that's it. Tough shit. You got two choices. That's it. Heads, tails, high, low, left, right, up, down, hot, cold, warm, soft, whatever. You got two choices. That's it. Learn to do it yourself or pay someone else to do it for you. Terribly sorry. Boo-hoo for you. It is what it is. Learn to do it yourself or let someone else do it for you, and you have to pay them. And I can almost guarantee with 99.99999% security that nobody has more interest in your money than you. Maybe your ex, but you get what I'm saying, right? Uh-oh, I missed that one. I'm sorry, it went so quick. I didn't see who sent that to me, but thank you for sending that. It was very nice of you. All right, so there you go. Delta Airlines, we're going to save this one. Wait a minute. We didn't do what the numbers look like. Hold on. Calculator. Profit, 300 on this one particular trade. Investment, 8,600. That comes to 3.4%. 3.4 for 1 week. Hell yeah. But there's always a catch. Don't let anyone kid you. You ready for the catch? Here's the catch. Do you like the company? That is the biggest catch of them all. I get 5 simple rules. Hold on, I'm going to get to those in a second. I got 5 simple rules. Okay, hold on. There it is. I'll get to it. I will. I promise. 1, whoops, not that one. That one. 1, covered call, DAL, Delta Airlines. 17 July 26. That option is going to expire, become worthless on the 17th of July. Oh, it might become worthless. I don't know. But it's going to expire on the 17th. The $89 call option. Here's my profit, 300. Cost of the trade, including commissions and fees, 8,600 for 3.4% for 1 week. Crazy. All right, so let's do this. 3.4%. That's not right about there. Okay. 3.4%, and this is DAL. Next. Next. All right. All right, agent. That's a great argument. Take care of your money every day like it was your pet, your teeth, your etc. Hey, I'm glad you like it. Jamie, got it? Great, awesome. Thank you there. Hey, Ken Wolfie, how you doing? Jamie, okay. So you get your money back, deposit it into your account. Do you have to then sell the equity? Wait a minute. You see, you weren't paying attention. Okay? The stock option gives whoever bought the option the right, not the obligation. They don't have to do it if they don't want to. But that's the purpose of the game. Let me explain it again because I don't think you quite got it. Okay? Step 1, buy the stock. Step 2, sell the stock. You're selling it with the covered call, with the stock option. Selling somebody the right, not the obligation, to buy the stock from you at a certain price by a certain date. Okay? Stock price, 89. I buy the stock first, $89. I sell somebody the right to buy it from me, 1 covered call, Delta Airlines, 17 July. That means their opportunity to do whatever they want to do is going to end at 3:59 p.m. Friday, the 17th of July. Now, nobody buys an option unless they have an idea or something in their head thinking, hey, if the stock goes up, I can make all this money. That's why people buy options. Options are awesome if you know how to use them. But in this situation, I'm selling the option. I'm not buying the option. So whoever's buying the option, they're thinking something totally different than I'm thinking. I'm thinking I want simplicity, I want safety, I want predictability, I want 1% every single week. So I'm buying it, 89, selling it for 89 for the opportunity for 1 week. That's it. You buy it from me within that 1 week time frame. You went to a store before, open 9 to 5. You show up at 8:52, you can't get in. You show up at 5:02, you're locked out. That's it. Open 9 to 5. It's the same thing. Monday, Monday, 9:30 a.m. Friday, 4 p.m. That's it. You show up 9:30 a.m. Door closes at 4 p.m. Friday afternoon. That's it. You buy it, you sell it, you do whatever you want. But once that clock hits 4 p.m. on Friday afternoon, that option is no longer usable. Use it, don't use it, it's your choice. Buy the stock, 89. Sell someone the right to buy it from you. Collect $300 for each contract you have. Then, if they decide to take the stocks away from you, if and only if the stock is above 89, okay, then they'll take it away from you. Let's say it hits 92, 93, 79, whatever. As long as it's above 89, someone is going to take it from you. You get your money back. If it's above 89, they're going to buy it from you. You don't have to do anything. That's the beauty of the option. You're selling someone the right to buy it from you. If it's above 89 by next Friday. So if it's above 89, someone's taken away from you. Monday morning, you get all your money back, plus the additional premium that you collected, your profit. I hope that made sense that time. So you don't have to do anything. You don't have to go in Monday and resell. No, because you already sold it. If the stock is below 89, let's say hypothetically Friday at 3:59 p.m., the stock is at 88.42 or 88.98, whatever. If it's below 89, whoever bought that option from you, that's going to expire worthless. You don't have to do anything, but you still own the stock. Okay, if the stock is above 89, Monday you no longer own it. If the stock is below 89, well, guess what? You made $300 for that week and you still own the stock. The idea is to put my money in companies that are consistently profitable. Okay? If the company's consistently profitable year after year after year after year, great. I'll collect the dividends year after year after year after year. But I'm always going to write a covered call on it to bring in some extra cash. It's kind of like free money. I buy it for this, I sell it for that, and I collect this much money, and then I get all my money back, and I get to do it all over again. I know it's monotonous and boring. What do you mean, the same thing over and over again? Yeah, the same thing over and over and over. What do you think, someone's going to give you the money for free? No, it doesn't work that way. You got to put some effort in. It takes me 5 to 10 minutes just to ask those 5 questions. What did I buy? I bought Delta Airlines at 89. What did I sell? I sold the $89 stock option that expires next Friday. Okay, where is it? Well, the stock right now is at 89. Where does it look like it's going? It looks like it's going up. Great. What do I do? 5 questions. What do I buy? What did I sell? Where is it? Where's it going? What do I do? Sorry. Okay, the strategy that I'm giving you for free was crazy. Oh, hold on. For those of you that are new here, okay, I'm going to show you something. Ooh, where are we? Right here. Come on. All right. Sit tight. Right. Here's my YouTube channel, The 10MinuteTrader. Look at this. 2,200 videos. Yeah, I've been doing it that long. Seriously, my first video was in 2012. Before that, it was blog posts. Remember the blogs back in the 80s and 90s? Yeah, well, I had a blog post way back when. Then I went to video, and then I went to audio video. So here we are. 2,200 videos. Yeah, have fun looking through all those. Not the point. What I'm looking for is my videos, my oldest videos, and there's the princess herself.
As being part of Martin that like which my dad says let me go on that. That's what I do. Being part of that, you're going to be getting weekly lists of stocks that are trading, and every month you're getting.
All right. There's me. Look at all that hair I have. Where did it all go? It's migrating. This is my favorite part. Ready? Yeah! The reason I show you that is when my daughter was 9 years old, back in 2008, she said to me one day, "Daddy, what are you doing? Can you teach me?" So my 9-year-old little girl, you just saw her, wants to learn how to invest in stocks. Well, most adults don't even get it. Most adults don't understand it. So how am I supposed to teach a 9-year-old how to do this? Okay, 5 criteria. It had to be simple. She's only 9. Safe. Again, she's only 9. Predictable, consistent, no way for her to lose. You like that last one? No way for her to lose. So that's the 5 criteria. The 5 rules. Simple. When you hear them, you're going to say, why didn't I think of that? You ready? Rule number 1. Never buy anything you don't understand or you do not want to own. If you don't want to own it, don't buy it. If you don't understand who they are, what they do, what the value is, what they earn, all that stuff, don't buy it. That's it. You don't know it, you don't understand it, you can't explain it, don't buy it. That's it. Rule number 2. New perspective. Sit tight, I'm going to answer that question for you. Rule number 2. Never sell at a loss. Yeah, I get you. What if it goes down big time? I'm going to address that in a second. Hold on. Number 2, never sell at a loss. Because if you're thinking of selling at a loss, you didn't pay attention to rule number 1. Never, ever, ever buy anything you do not understand. What do I mean by that? Stocks go up, stocks go down. Let me get out of here for a second. I got to show you something that's extremely important based on this particular subject. And it's going to answer your question too. So hold on. I'm going to get you a question. I'm not ignoring you. Just got a lot going on. This doesn't really show me, but all right. Ooh, here we go. Interesting. Ooh, oh no, that was not there. Anyway, so I forgot what I was saying. Never buy any, the 5 rules. Number 1, never buy anything you don't understand. If you don't know what the high of the year is, what the low of the year, right here, low of the year is, what's the movement, when does it move, when it goes up, when does it go down, are they profitable, are they not profitable? If you don't know all that stuff, you shouldn't be buying it. Look at Ford. The high of the year is 18. The low of the year is 1060. 1060 to 18. That's an $8 difference. That's almost a 50% difference. From here to here. From 18 to 13. Doesn't sound like a lot, does it? 18 to 13 is $5. Doesn't sound like much, does it? It's over 25%. Is a 25% from the high to where it is today. From the low to where it was, the high, that's 11 to 18, that's 7, 11. It's about 70% jump. 70% jump, 25% drop. Is that what you're talking about? What if it goes down big time? Is 25% big time? Do you mean 18 to 13? That's 25%. Stocks go up, stocks go down. That's all they do. If you don't understand the stock, you should never buy it. If you don't know what the high is, you don't know what the low is, and you can't live with that comfortably, you shouldn't buy it. Rule number 2, never sell at a loss. It just defeats the purpose of the game. And if you think this is not a game, you're sorely mistaken. It is. It's a game with adult consequences. You can lose money, and you probably will lose money. Most people, hold on, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get to all the questions. So, all right, hold on. Wow, a lot of questions. Woo, woo, doggy. Hey, J Mama, what's going on? Nice to see you. Okay, here's where I am right there. Now, just to let you know, a little off topic for a second, I'm broadcasting on 13 different channels. So whatever channel you're on, please understand that I will get to your question as soon as I can. And I got 9 different cameras in front of me. So I have questions there, and some down here. So I can't get to your questions as soon as possible. But I will try to get to all of them before the night's over. What was I saying? 5 rules. I'm going to prove that I'm human. Oh, all right. I'm a meat popsicle. Who knows where that movie came from? Anyway, 5 rules. Never buy something you don't understand. Never sell at a loss. Rule number 3. This one always a killer to me. Ah, damn it, I didn't see that. Thanks. Thanks for that. It was very nice of you. Rule number 3. This one always kills me. It is so crazy that people do the opposite. Ready? Here it goes. Rule number 3. Make sure the company is consistently profitable. Think about how stupid that sounds. Make sure the company's profitable. Why the hell would you invest in a company that's not profitable? You'd be surprised how many people do. Every single night, at least 4, 5, 6 people asking me about a stock. I take a look at it and I say, what the hell are you thinking? Look at the numbers. They're profitable or they're not. That's it. There's 11,400 different companies. Pick another one. Let's go. Rule number 4. Weekly options only. Rule number 5. Make sure all the numbers work. What am I buying it for? What am I selling it for? What am I collecting? Is that more than 1%? It's a yes or a no. What am I paying? What am I selling? What am I collecting? Is it more than 1%? Yes or no? I have no problem saying no. That's a no. That's a no. That's a no. Okay? That's the 5 rules. Make sure you like the company. Never buy anything you don't want to own long term. Come up with your own definition for long term. For me, it's 30 days. Terribly sorry, I'm 62. There's no guarantee I'll be here for 63, 64, 65. Okay? Every single week or every single month, I hear of one of my classmates passing away. I sat next to Mike. He's gone. Bill was one of my best men at my wedding. He's gone. His younger brother's gone. My younger brother is gone. There's no guarantee for tomorrow. I go 1 month at a time, 1 week at a time. Now, for those of you in your 20s, 30s, and 40s, well, yeah, you got 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years to go. Invest accordingly. I invest for weekly cash flow because that $589 a month that the federal government gives me after I put in 5 decades, yep, my first job was in 1974. 5 decades, I get $589 a month. You think that's going to work? Hell no. If it wasn't for my investments, I would be screwing the boat. Okay, anyway, so Ford, look at this. What's that doing? Let's zoom in. What do you think? The top, she drops. Now she's turning around, going back up. The 1361s, the 14s are going for 13 to 15, just about 1%. Okay, fine. Ford, let's do it. Ford. Covered call, there we go. 14 right there. Confirm and send. There we go. 1 covered call. Ford. F. 17 July 26th. That's next Friday. The $14 call option. The stock is currently at $13.68. Now I could have went with the 1350s, but after that big drop and the bounce up, I think 14 is a good number. $53 is my profit. 1,300 is the investment. Let's see what the old calculator has to say. 53 divided by $1,347 and a few pennies. 3 3.9% for 1 week. I'm going to save this one. Next. Oh, not now. All right, what are we doing? All right, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Let's go back to here. Let's go to there, and right there, we're ready to go again. Okay, here it is, Ford. Yeah, big and bold, baby. Here we go. One covered call, Ford, F. 17 July 26. That means this option is going to expire next Friday. The $14 call option. Oh, the stock's at $13.57. Buy at $13.57, sell it at $14, walk away with $53 per contract. Remember, it's always per contract. And one contract equals 100 shares. 100 shares, one contract. 500 shares, 5 contracts. 692 shares, 6 contracts. It has to be a full 100 shares for each contract. All right, so what was this one? 3.9. 3.9, you say? Whoops. Oh, come on, damn it. Next, who do we have next? All right, next. AMC, oh hell no. I'll take a look at it anyway, AMC. AMC, no. The reason I'm saying no to AMC, who came out with Thomas, the way I'm saying no for AMC, July, August, September, December, January, those are months of the year. Those are not weeks of the year. Those are months of the year, meaning it's a monthly optionable stock. Monthly optional stock doesn't work for me. The numbers just aren't right, and it's nothing but a pain in the butt. Sorry, I just don't do monthlies. What do you mean you get all your money back? Oh my goodness. Jamie, let me see if I can explain it to you, okay? Jamie, if I buy AMC at $1.90 per share, I sell someone the rights to buy it from me at $1.90 per share, I get all my money back. Which means if I buy it $1.90 and I sell it at $1.90, I bought it for $1.90, I sold it for $1.90. I got all my money back, and I get to keep the profit. Okay, when you buy something, you own it, you can do whatever you want with it. When you sell it, you give it to the person who paid you for it, and they give you money. I get my money back. If I paid for it, I own it. If I sell it, I get my money back. I don't understand what's difficult for that. That's great, no problem. Okay, no. Oh, Jamie, the step-by-step process is beneficial to me and your listeners, but after the date occurs, what happens to the option? Hold on a second. Okay, Jamie, I'm going to say it slow so you understand it, okay? 10 July 26. 10 July 26. That date means whatever option is there, 10 July 26, the very next day, the 11th, it's worthless. It expires. It's no longer any good. You know when you buy milk at the store and you see a little date on that? August 15th, 2026. After that date, it's no longer good. Exact same thing. After that date, it's no longer good. It expires. It evaporates. It vanishes. It's just history. So whoever bought it has the right to do whatever they want until 3:59 p.m. on the date the option expires, becomes worthless. That's what happens to it. It just disappears. And the equity you buy, no. Let's say, hypothetically, you got a 1968 Volkswagen in the back of your yard. Okay, clean it up, wash it up, push it into the front yard, slap a for sale sign on, 10,000 bucks. Great. You now officially put that car on your front lawn and say, give me 10,000 bucks, you can take the car. Wonderful. Jerry, the guy three streets down in the orange house with the green shutters. Anyway, he says, hey, I like your car. Let me give you a few $100. Hold it for me until 3:59 p.m. on Friday. If I come back between now and 3:59 p.m. Friday, I'm going to give you the $10,000 for the car. The money I give you now is kind of like a non-refundable deposit that's not deducted from the purchase price. The purchase price is still 10,000 bucks. He's giving you a couple $100 just to hold it and to be the only person you're allowed to sell it to between the moment you own it, because it's yours, the moment he gives you money. Once you accept that money, you are legally bound to not sell it to anyone else until the option expires 3:59 p.m. Friday afternoon. Okay? Then at 5 p.m. Friday afternoon, you can sell it to someone else if this dude doesn't show up and pay you for it. And then guess what? You get your 10,000 bucks. He takes the car, and that contract you signed evaporates. It's just no longer there. Okay? You got it? Yeah, all righty. How does it go in reverse then? What do you mean, how does it go in reverse then? Okay. The way it goes in reverse is what's called selling a covered call. And I'm not going into that strategy. It's very complicated. We're here, one strategy I give to you for free. Give to you for free, which means take the information, do with what as you will. Okay? If you do it right. Simple, safe, predictable, consistent, 1% per week. It was designed for my 9-year-old daughter. What do you think a 9-year-old knows about the stock market? Not a whole hell of a lot. Buy a good quality company before the EX date. Sell it to someone for the exact same price you just paid for it. Collect the premium. Let them take it away from you. And then go through that tedious exercise of finding another company. Well, there's 11,400 and whatever different companies. Pick another one. That's it. Pick another one. It's 11,400. Pick another one. That's it. Okay? It went down, it went up. Great, I got my profit. Pick another one. That's it. You made your profit, pick another one. That's it. Make your profit, pick another one. That's it. All right, anyway. Next. Okay, that's the point I was looking for. Okay, great. So you retain the equity come Monday morning. No! If the stock is above the agreed price. Okay? So if Friday afternoon, okay, somebody comes and gives you the $10,000 for the car, they take the car with them, they give you the $10,000. That's how it works. You buy the stock on Monday. You sell somebody the right to buy it from you, a certain price by a certain date. If they buy the stock from you, Monday you have all your money back. You don't have the equity anymore. Oh. Huge description on the full covered call process is available on... Yeah, I get it. The final outcome for your first trade. There you go. Okay. Retired like you, probably older. Okay, hold on. The process for me is beneficial to learn. Great. Hang out. I'm here every night. You have a good show. Thank you. Unfortunately, my questions are posed after you're done the discussion, so they are technically outdated questions. I'm sorry that you have to reiterate everything. Okay. Perfectly fine. That's why we're here. We're here to learn. You ask very good questions. Okay? So next. We got questions. You got answers. Oh, look at this. Mr. Nick wants to take a look at 3M. Love 3M, dude. Another dividend king. 5 decades of increased profits. Hold on. White Tower, how many picks we got so far? We got 3. We got 2 more to go. Nick wants to take a look at 3M. 1, 2, 3, not there. Let's go back. 1, 2, 3. No, that was a quick answer, wasn't it? Did you see how quick that answer was? You can't not see that. Do you like that double negative? You cannot not see that. I'm going to say it again slower. You cannot not see that. It's big, it's bold, it's red, it's going down. No, less than 2 seconds, I saw that one. No. Don't get me wrong, I love 3M, I really do. Look at the opportunities. Buy opportunity, buy opportunity, buy opportunity, buy it. So many of them. Now, 3M is a dividend king, which means they get 5 decades of increased profits. And they're over 100 years old. That's one of the top of my list. Just not this week. Next. Who do we got next? Sorry, dude. Greetings from Ohio. Mark, what's happening? Cesar. So if I own 9 companies in a solo 401k, total value of $42,000, most already earned 20 to 30%, but I will probably make 8% compounded for the next 10 years, bringing me to about 260. But if I take profits and start selling covered calls, it may be 7.2 million in 10 years. Sounds like it's time to get started. Now, Cesar, I appreciate it. Awesome, great, wonderful. I cannot tell you what to do. I cannot tell you what to buy. All I can tell you is nobody has more interest in your money than you or your wife's lawyer. I'm kidding. Okay? It was a joke. Nobody has more interest in your money than you or your ex-spouse's lawyer. Anyway, basically kind of like that. Okay, 42,000 compounded over the next 10 years, 1% every single week. 1% every single week on 42,000 is about $420. That's $420 every single week for the next 520 weeks. That's a lot of money, dude. Especially if you just keep compounding it. Because as you keep compounding it, that $420 actually grows to 421, 423, 427, 500, then 505, then 520. Then it just keeps on growing and growing and growing exponentially. That's what the beauty of compound interest is. All right, J-Mac. All right. I get this question about 3 to 4 times a night. I do. Now, J-Mac, I'm not picking on you, but you're the one who has it right here in front of me. J-Mac, how does it matter if it goes down, the stock? How does it matter? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, but remember what I said earlier, never buy anything you don't understand? Take a look at the one we're looking at now, 3M. The high is 177. The low is 140. That's a 30-some-odd difference between the two, the high and the low. What does it do? It goes down, it goes up, 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 it goes down, it goes up. That's all it does. Your job as an investor is to find out when is the right time to buy. I told you what mine is. Stock is down, it goes up. Great, profit taken. New bottom right there. 1 day up, 2 days up, 3rd day higher, I'd jump in right there. Now, I'm not going to bullshit you and say I'd buy here and I'd sell up here. No, I'm not going to tell you that because that's not what I do. Rochambeau, come on, dude, don't do that. Once is perfectly fine. Low battery. What do you mean I have a low battery? Low battery. Sorry, I just got to plug this in better. Oh, there we go. All right. As I was saying, learn when to jump in, learn when to jump out. Now, here's something some of you are going to agree with and some of you aren't going to agree with. The strategy was created for a 9-year-old. Simple, safe, predictable, consistent. You're going to buy something, it's going to go up, and you're going to want to keep it. Sorry, it's just human nature. Because you think, oh, I buy it, oh, it's going to go on forever. No, it's not. I've been doing this for 30 years. I've never, ever seen a stock go straight up. They don't do that. They go up, people take profits, it comes down. It goes up, people take profits, it comes down. That's all they do. They go up, they go down, they go up, they go down. So back to this example. I want to see where the bottom is, right there. 3 days up, 1, 2, I jump in right there, and I probably get out right about here. Because you never know, watch this. Okay. Okay, the bottom, no, up, profits, right there, 1, 2, 3, this is why I said I jump in. You never know what's coming next. Never. Nobody knows what's coming next. If I bought here at 153, I jump out at 156. That's more than 1%. That's all I'm looking for. There's over 11,000 companies. And here's an interesting thing. They're every single one is doing the exact same thing. They are trying to make more money this year than they did last year. I've never met any CEO who says, yeah, oh wait, we're doing good. We're going to try to make less money this year. Nobody says that. Not a single person running a company says, hey, I'm looking forward to making less money. They're all doing the same thing, trying to make more money. Some of them are better than others at it. And those are the ones that I want. Over 2 decades of increased profits. If they've done it for 20 years in a row, more than likely they're going to do it again. There's a huge difference between probability and possibility, because probably they'll keep going up. Possibly they'll go up through the roof. But it's right here, right now. I'll take my profits, I'll run, thank you very much. I would prefer to get a consistent 1% every single week and spend 5 to 10 minutes. Because 5 to 10 minutes is only 1 hour a week. And on a $100,000 account, 1 hour a week equals 1%. 1% of 100,000 is $1,000 an hour. I'm pretty okay making $1,000 an hour. Sign me up. Okay, we got a couple more questions. Oh, so 3M. This is where we are now. Same thing. She shot up, profit taking, we're 1 day up. That's it, 1 day. 3M's over 100 years old. They have 5 decades of increased profits. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see the 155. It's at 155.34. Look, 155.34. So what's 155s look like? 155s, 254. Well, that's over 1%. And it's 3M. Okay, so covered call. There we go. The 155. There you go. Here we go. Johnny, tell him what he's won. Well, Bill, behind door number 2, we have 3M. One covered call, 3M. 17 July, that's next Friday. The 155 call option, profit 238. The investment 15,000. Let's see what the rate of return is with the calculator. 238 divided by the cost of the trade, including commissions and fees. 1.6% for 1 week. So the question should be, does this make sense? Do I like this company? Do I like this company at this price? Does this sound like something that I could do? Does this sound like something I want to do? Those are the questions that should be rattling around in your head. All right, so we're going to save this one, 1.6%. 1.6% for 3M. Johnny, tell him what he's won. Well, Bill, he's won a trip for 2 to Hawaii, plus $10,000 cash spending. Wait. There it is. Whoa. Whoa, Doug, I want to go right. Wait a minute. There we go. Alrighty. What is this one? One covered call, 3M. 17 July, that's next Friday. The 155 call option, well, it's paying me $238 per contract. I'm putting up 15,000, and the calculator is telling me 1.6%. Well, alrighty, 1.6%. And this one is 3M. Yay! Next, let's get to number 5. What's number 5? 5, 5, 5. Let's sing the song of 5. How many is 5? Sesame Street. Yeah. Okay. Next, what do we got? Come on, Rochambeau. Please stop doing that. Seriously. All right, so Cesar, I hope that makes sense. Okay? What do we have down here? What are you doing? Day trading? No, we're not day trading. Hope you have a great weekend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just a point of reference, the screen we are seeing, or at least I'm seeing, is reversed. Thank you, Jamie. I was sorry for the late question. Do you lose the cost of paying for the option? Jamie, I don't buy options. I sell options. I'm selling somebody the right to buy it from me at a certain price by a certain date. It is up to the person who buys the option to decide what they want to do before the clock runs out. You've heard it before. As the sands flow through the hourglass, so do the days of our lives. Okay? Next, what do we have over here? Over here, Cleaver. How about Joby? Been following for a bit. I'm a fan. Thank you. All right, Joby. Let's take a look at Joby. Do I even know what the hell Joby does? Is it I or Y? Y. Interesting. No. It's not no that I don't like the company. It's no that it's right here. It dropping is clear to see, but the closer I look at this, see, here's the high, here's the low, here's where it was, here's where it is. Look, up, down, up, down. It's not really doing anything here. So it's going to be a no for this week. So if you really like it, zoom in a little bit. Here's your last 30 days right here. Okay? 30-day high, 30-day bottom is today. But it's still dropping, 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 dropping. I like to call that bottom fishing. Bottom fishing, because it's looking for the bottom. It didn't find it last week. It didn't find it Tuesday. Didn't find it Wednesday. Didn't find it today. It's still dropping. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Okay, sell them. No, I didn't say that. Jamie, you know what? It might be a good idea for you to go to whatever website you're on, DM me your phone number so that I can give you a call and we can kind of like iron out some of these kinks. Oh, on that topic, let me quickly say this. Number one, if you think you're having a conversation with me through a Snapchat, a WhatsApp, a Telegram, an Instagram, a email, or whatever, you're not. I don't do that. I am so old, I only talk to people on the telephone. You want to have a conversation? Great. I'm streaming on 13 different platforms. 13. Each one has in the bio a way to send me a DM, direct message. DM me your personal number. I promise I will call you myself. I'm not going to pass it along to someone else. And no, I'm not going to pass your phone number along to someone else. I'm not like that. I'm old school. I hate that shit. Literally hate that shit. I don't do it to other people. I don't want them doing it for me. Okay, my buddy calls me every single day and it pisses me off because he's calling everybody else. My buddy Spam, he calls me every day. What pisses me off, he calls my son too. And he calls my ex-wife. Well, let him talk to her. Spam likely. You know, it comes up, spam likely. Yeah. It was a joke. Come on, that's funny shit. All right, anyway. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay, been known to catch a knife or two. Yeah, don't be doing that. What do we have over here? Cleveland. Oh, clever. All right, clever. Ryan, thank you there, Ryan. Ryan wants to take a look at Pfizer, PFE. PFE. Ooh, did you see that? Did you see how quick that was? Seriously. The high, the low, where was it? Where is it? Down, up, down, up. Ooh, what else did you want? Oh, that looks good, right there. I'm going to zoom into it in a second, but before I do, I want to check the numbers. What am I buying it for? 24.25. Here's a tough one. Okay, hold on. Jamie, out of the money, OTM, the option expires worthless. Correct. You, as the buyer, lose the entire premium pay. Correct. The seller keeps the full premium as a profit. Absolutely. That's what I've been trying to say. As a seller, I keep all the profits. Exactly. You're right on the money. What was I saying? Oh, here's the tough choice. Are you ready? Here it goes. It's the 24.25. So how do I pick the strike price? This is a question I get often. How do I pick what the price to sell it for? If I'm buying it for 24.25, that's smack dab in the middle between 24 and 24.50. Let's look at both of them, okay? So if it's a 24.25, I could sell the 24.50. The 24.50 is going to be more profitable because the stock has to go up in order for it to hit 24.50. So we're here. Do you think it's going to go up to 24.50 by next Friday? Either you do or you don't. Okay? Or I could sell the 24s and lose 25 cents right off the top. Because if I buy it at 24.25 and I sell it at 24, I'm losing 25 cents. But what is the option buyer paying me? The 24 is going for 42. So I subtract the 25 off of the 42, and it's not enough money. It's not. Okay? 25 minus 42 is going to be 17. 17 for the 24? No. Do you see? You got to work the number. It's simple math. Okay? But the 24.50 is paying 18. That's not even 1%. No. Sorry. No. Pfizer. No. The numbers just don't work. All right. So let's go on over to TikTok and answer some of those questions. You guys got a lot of questions. All right. Brian, what's happening? Eric, I'm not going to say hi to everybody. There's way too many people there. Thank you, Leon. Kevin, thank you. Barisa, blah, 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 blah. Everything in life is 6-5 against. Not quite sure what you mean by that, John, but okay. Mojo Man, TP. What the hell is TP? Not a good sign. If I have to ask what the hell that is, it's not popping up, dude. It's not popping up. It's a no. ABT, Brian, ABT, Abbott Labs, another dividend king. Awesome, awesome. Check it out. Abbott Labs, ABT, 94.40. High, low, where was it? Where is it? Down, up, down. Nope, I can see it right there. I don't even have to look. Don't have to go any further. Here's the bottom. She shot up. Profit taking. Now she's coming back down again. It's not that difficult. When the stock is low, people buy. And when it goes from 87 to 98, that's $11. $11 on an $87 stock, that's about 13%. So in 3 weeks, she jumped 13%. People bailing, taking profits. Now she's going to drop. When she gets down to here, she'll turn around and go back up again. What do you think it was going to do? Come and cook your dinner? Maybe host a barbecue? No. Stocks go up, stocks go down. That's it. They don't come to the house, take the dog for a walk. I've been waiting, and it's not showing up. All right. Anyway, no to Abbott Labs. But I do like Abbott Labs. It is on my list. But no for this week. Actually, Abbott Labs maybe in 3 weeks. But think about it, because here's your bottom. 1, 2, 3 weeks to go from the bottom to the top. Well, let's give it another 3 weeks. 1, 2, 3. So 3 weeks from today, maybe she'll be ready. Russell! Russell says, Same with losses. Why sell when you're losing? It sounds dumb, but I get what you're saying. So here's the thing. I have an example for you. I'm going to share it in a minute, but he's right about this. A profit is not a profit until you take it. If the stock jumps up and you sell and take those profits, that's yours to keep. When the stock comes back down again, jump back in, buy some more profits. It's the exact same when you're looking at losses. So if I buy here and she drops, I never sell at a loss, because here's the thing about a loss. If the stock goes down and I sell, that is me consciously deciding to accept the loss. It's not a profit until you take it. It's not a loss until you accept it. So if it goes down and you accept the loss, that's a you thing. Because stocks go up, they go down. But here's the funny thing about that. Hold on. I'm going to pull up something for you. I'm going to show you something. All right, there's a good one. All right. AT&T. Hold on. The high of the year, $30. The low of the year, $20. Okay? $30 to $20 is a 30% drop. 30% drop. Okay, so let's say, okay, let's make pretend. Let's make pretend, boys and girls. All right, let's do this. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, $30 high, I buy 1,000 shares at $30. Okay? Let's say Tom buys 1,000 shares at $20. It's the same company. I own 1,000 shares. Tom owns 1,000 shares. Now let's say the stock is giving a $2 dividend. I'm at $30. He's at $20. Who gets more money? Neither one of us. We get the exact same amount. I own 1,000 shares. He owns 1,000 shares. Do you really think the company cares what you paid for it? No, they don't. They only care how much shares you own. Because as an owner, you are entitled to a dividend for the exact same amount of shares as you have. So if I buy 1,000 shares at 30, the stock drops all the way down to 20, well, boo-hoo. No, not really. I still have my 1,000 shares. This thing can drop down to a penny, and I'd still have 1,000 shares, and I'd still be entitled to 1,000 multiplied by 2, because it's $2 per share for each share I own. It doesn't matter what I paid for it. It doesn't matter anything. If I own the shares, I'm entitled to the dividend. Also, with 1,000 shares, I also have the ability to sell 10 contracts every single week and collect the premiums. What is the premium on this? All right. At the money, the premium, $21, is 23 cents. That's 1%. So as the stocks go down, what is the premium? I still have the ability to sell a premium on the stocks. Now, am I going to sell the 20s? Hell no. I bought it at 30. Why would I sell somebody the right to buy it from me at 20? I might do the 22s, the 23s, and pick up a smaller amount. But here's the thing. I'm still collecting the dividend because I still own the stock. I'm still collecting a premium every single week until I sell the stock. Remember rule number 2? Never sell for less than what you paid for it. I have no intention whatsoever to sell it for less than I paid for it. I will hold this for the rest of my life and pick up this every single week and pick up the dividend every 90 days. Day, art, music. You're tripping about that touch screen? It's a cool screen, isn't it? All right, so Next, what are we looking at? We got to find one more. Come on, one more. Let's go. Hope you're having a great day. I am. Thank you very much. All right, let's go over here. Cesar, yes, I won't be able to take the money out until I retire. Oh, yeah, it's just the way it is. But here's the funny thing. Cesar, you didn't know about this, but if this is for Cesar only at the moment, I always suggest people to talk to a professional. I'm a professional nothing. I'm a professional screw up. Anyway, so Cesar, you could hypothetically, I can't tell people what to do because I don't know you from Adam. You could hypothetically open up a corporation, a trust, a family foundation, and put all the money into that. It could transfer into an account specifically for that entity, and you can deposit into that every single month. But here's the beauty of it, though. Depending on how you set it up, all the money is frozen and you can't be taxed on it until you take the money out. But the beauty of it is you can borrow against it. Think about it. Let's say you got a couple $100,000 in there. You can borrow money against it tax-free, because borrowed money is tax-free. And then, depending on how you set up your corporation, paying the money back could be a tax write-off on the business expenses, depending on how you set it up. So yeah, you need to talk to a tax professional, because you can get the money out before then, and you can get it out tax-free, depending on how you set up your accounts. So I always tell people, talk to a tax strategist. The very first question you ask a tax strategist, how many taxes do you pay? Anyway, let's see if we can find one more. One more. We need one more. One more. Welcome. Yeah, 30 minutes early. Okay, thank you. Lucky, thank you. Coach Joel, how you doing, Nizar? How are you? All right, what do we have over here? MP. What the hell is MP? Never a good sign if I have to say, what the hell is... Oh, material. Okay, MP. What is that? Metals company. Okay. Here's the top. Here's the bottom. She shoot up, back down, back up, back down. What's going on right there? But before we do that, 5172. I'd be looking at the 52s. The 52s are going for 163. That's 3%. Okay. So 3% MP. All right. Let's zoom into the last 30 days. What's going on? Ooh, check that out. The top, the bottom, where was it? Where is it? Down, up, down, up, down, up. Look at that, 2 days in a row. Yesterday and today, going higher. So for me, I'm not going to blow smoke. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm too old to lie because I can't remember them. Think about it. You get to a certain point, you can't remember all the lies. So guess what? Just don't fucking lie. That's easy. All right, so bottom, 1 day up, 2 days up. So if this thing opens higher than 54 tomorrow, that would be a buy for me. Depending on how consistently it increased their dividends. I don't really know this company. I have never bought it before, so I can't tell you one way or the other. But someone else likes it, so that's why we're looking at it. All right, Caden, let's take a look. You ready? All right, we're going to get rid of this. Covered call. There we go with the 5171. The 5171. We're going to do the 52s. Confirm and send. Here we go, Caden. One covered call, MP. 17 July, that's next Friday. The $52 call option. 209 is the profit. 499 is the investment. So what's the calculator telling me? 209 profit divided by the investment, 4,991, grand total of 4.1% for 1 week. $4.1% for 1 week. Well, it sounds interesting. I'd like to get 4% every week. I'd like to. I'm not going to lie to you, I don't. I only average about 1.4% a week. But think about it, 1.4% a week for the last 5 or 10 years, that's awesome. All right. Oh, there it is right there. No, we'll go this way. Here we go. Uh-oh, slide over a little bit more. There we go. One covered call, MP, 17 July 26. That's next Friday. The $52 call option. 209 is the profit. 4,991 is the investment. Now think of it this way. I try to give people some metaphors so they understand things a little bit easier because it's easier to understand things like that. Slept like a log, cried like a baby, blah, 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 whatever, whatever. What I'm looking at here, I'm looking to create a weekly cash flowing asset. That's what I'm considering. I'm not considering it as stocks. I'm considering it as an asset. I'm investing $5,000 per contract. What's my rate of return? $200 per week at this moment. Next week it might be $220, it might be $190, it might be $150, it might be $300. I don't know. I don't care. My concern is I'm buying an asset, $4,991 per contract. That contract or that asset this week is paying me $209. What was the percentage on that one? 4.1% for 1 week. Okay, great. Well, when the week comes and goes, what happens next? Do I get my $5,000 back and pick something else? Or does it drop, become worthless, I keep the stock, and then I sell another covered call next week? Same company. Okay, number one, never buy anything you don't want to hold on to. If you don't understand it, don't buy it. What was this? 4.1? $4.1. Yay! I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 for the day. That's it. There's our 5. Let's get down with some questions. No more stocks. Let's get to questions. Get my nice comfy seat. What are we doing? All right. All right. What do we got? Kaden, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Oh, wait a second. There we go. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Feels undervalued. Okay, Kaden. hope that made sense to you. New perspective. This is stupid. You could have bought SOXL CSP 100 strike 731, collected 759 in premium. Yeah, that does sound stupid. Thank you for your input. Josh, we'll have to take a look at Standard next week. What app are you using? Okay, Hightower, that's not an app. That is Think or Swim. It's a trading platform offered through Charles Schwab. Okay, so it's not really an app. Okay. Bahari, how you doing, brother? Macy's, dude, we're gonna have to look at it next week. Chicarillo, okay. AAOI, what the hell is that? AAOI. Ooh, I like that. Look at this. Interesting. That could be interesting. We'll take a look at it next time. Mr. Phil, how you doing? Ooh. Hey, Tan. IMAX. No. I don't do monthlies. They just don't work in my favor, so I don't even bother with them. J Mac, nice to see you. Thank you for that. Shows. Thank you. Congrats, J-Mac. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. That was nice, J-Mac. Thank you very much. WTI. What the hell? No. What the... I have no idea. WTI. No, I don't do... Didn't I just say I don't do monthlies? No. All right, tripping about that touchscreen. Thank you. Ooh, try CoreWeave. Really? CoreWeave. CRWV. Is that right? Yeah. Interesting. However, look what happened today. You get one down day today. Okay? Okay? Your bottom's right there. She shot up. She gapped up higher, and then she pulled back. What's your win rate? At this moment, we're into July. It's over 98%. I got 2 losses this year. Yeah, I got 2 losses this year. That's it. So you're just giving us your trades, or are you explaining why? A little bit of both, Eric, but thank you for that. Thank you there, John. Eric, I already answered that. Now, I'm trying to get to every question. Sorry. Of the money puts with half the premium you're collecting. Yeah, I'm aware of that. You know, puts are a different stock option. You have your call options, and then you have your put options. I try to stay away from the put options because they can get a little confusing. Okay, I've been trading for 30 years, and sometimes I have to stop. So wait a minute, put the put options. But I do some of them. Yes, I do. J-Mac, Professor, how sure are you that you can sell it? Is it guaranteed? Okay, J-Mac, I told you there's 4 guarantees. Sweet Den, death and taxes. So Sweet Den knows two of the guarantees. Sweet Den, there's actually 4 guarantees in life. 4. Death and taxes are 2 of them. Who knows the other 2? So J-Mac, nothing's guaranteed. There's only 4 guarantees in life. But if the question you're asking is how sure are you that you can sell it, the bid and the ask is posted. So if the bid and the ask is posted, the seller is required to fulfill that. That's kind of like if you go in the grocery store. Like, well, I can buy milk down the street for $3.50. Well, too bad, it's $3.75 here. If it's posted, the seller has to honor it. It's not guaranteed, though. Eric, if you're buying the call contract, you don't have to own the stock, correct? You're absolutely correct. As an option buyer, you don't have to own the stock first. But as an option seller, I have 2 choices. A covered call is one of the safest strategies there is. I got to buy the stock first and then sell the call option. That's called a covered call. It's covered because I already own the stock. Now I can sell an option without owning the stock, and that's called selling a naked call option. It's very risky, but you could do it. How do you pick a stock? King David! How do I pick a stock? Simple. Look at the profits, King David. If they're consistently profitable, there's a whole bunch of people out there in the world keeping track of each and every single stock that's available. If they're profitable, they write it down. Guess what? Dividend Kings. That's right up your alley. Dividend Kings. 5 decades of consistently increasing their profits year after year after year for 5 decades or more. Okay? So I like the Dividend Kings. 5 decades. The Dividend Aristocrats. 25 years. The Dividend Champions. Again, 25 years. The rules are a little bit different between the champions and the aristocrats. The Dividend Contenders, 10 to 24 years increased profits. And anything on Warren Buffett's list. So that 5 list right there, King David, that's 350, 360 different companies. And it changes every year. Some get added, some get taken away. Okay, so if a company decreases its profits and decreases its dividends, they automatically get booted off the list and they get to start over from year 1. All right, let's keep on going. Dane Yana, not if the EX dividend date is passed. Why would I be buying it after the dividend date? That doesn't make sense. I like to buy before the dividend date because stocks have a tendency to go up just before the dividend date. And that's my edge. Keep on keeping on. Gio, how you doing? Quincy, New perspective. Sorry, I was being a jerk. Well, don't be doing that. Take it easy. We're all here learning. Thank you. Johnny, Oracle, we'll do it next time. Okay, see, I'm here 5 nights a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have no problem whatsoever answering your questions. But you do have to remember, I'm 62. Okay? I am set in my ways. I have no intention whatsoever to apologize for you if I offended you. Sorry, is what it is. Okay, it's up, it's down, it's high, it's low, it's okay. I'm not going to do that again. Next, John will do Oracle next time. ZXR. Generally no, nothing. Hop off. Oh, thank you. Kiko, you are a great teacher. Why, thank you there, Miss Kiko. Thank you, Sweet Den. Fifth Element, exactly. He got it right. It was that quote was from the Fifth Element. 1% of what, brother? Brother, what do you mean 1% of what? Okay, let me see if I get this right. Reach in your pocket, pull out that big wad of money you have, count it. You got $52,372. Well, great. 1% of $53,270 is $53.27. 1% of whatever you're trading. If I'm trading $100,000, 1% of $100,000 is $1,000. If I have $50,000, 1% of $50,000 is $500. Okay? That's 1% of what? Sweet Dan, thank you. Brother, thank you. 1% of what you invest in each week. Thank you, Chaz. 210 Life, BSX. No idea what that is. Sorry, I don't. We'll take a look at it next time. Okay, I'm here every night, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I do take Friday nights off, and I do take Saturday nights off. Chaz, Sweet Dan, hey, bud, do you have the picks so far for tonight? Yes, he does. He keeps track of them. User 421918467278. What the hell were your parents thinking when they named you? Was I a floor trader? No. I was a manufacturer. Yep, I owned a manufacturing company. I was a CEO. Could you believe working for me? Actually, I was a great boss. I was. I paid people by the piece. Piecework. Nobody got paid by the hour. Everyone got paid by piecework. Okay? Bobby, Ford isn't profitable. Thank you there, Bobby. You're probably right, but that wasn't the intention of me showing it to you. The intention of me showing it to you is Ford is over 100 years old, and somebody asked. All right, he said BSX, please. Okay, BSX. What the hell is that? Boston Science. Ooh, interesting. Take a look. That looks interesting. It does. Not the fact that it's dropping right there. Found the bottom. Now she's turning around. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, clear to see. Drops, finds the bottom. Now she's going back up again. If you want a deeper dive, we'll take a look at it next time. Andrew, service now. Next time. NOOW. Okay, she just turned right there. Zoom in. Okay. She found the bottom, shot up, people started taking profits, now she's coming back down again. It's not that difficult to see it. Munmoran, thank you for that. Peninsula Baby, Win Through Ra. I have no idea what that means. Print Stitch Syndicates, cool. Brother, UAL, we already did that one. How much money do you need to get started? At least $5. Maine. We'll take a look at Maine next time. Micron, I can tell you no right now. Micron, what was that, like $1,000? I have no intention of buying a $1,000 share because 100 of them is $100,000. No, thank you. ASX next time. Very understandable. Thank you, dear Munmoran. Thank you for that. Realtor Palm Sing, how are you doing? CPOW, options are the devil's work. Yay, we're doing the devil's work. Why would you say that? If you have something nice to say, don't say anything at all. T-Money, count to 10, James. Yes, I have to do that once in a while. Brahim, how you doing? Oracle, next time. The King of David, Cam, you do the same company over? Absolutely. Okay, King David, think about this. Okay? If I buy a company, let's call it Walgreens, WBA. And let's say I buy it at 19 bucks. And I take that, and every single week, the company or the market maker or whoever's in charge of creating these numbers pays me 1% every single week. Why would I get rid of it? Think about it. If they give me 1% every single week, why would I get rid of it? As a matter of fact, I held on to Walgreens for 18 months. 18 months every single week. 1%, 1%, 2%, 3%, 1%, 1%, 3%. Yeah, it was wonderful. Tiny Rhino, we'll take a look at it next time. John Didier, magnets, I have no idea what that means. UAA, Bangas, what's the around the minimum I need for a covered, for covered spreads? I'm not even going to talk about spreads, dude. I'm giving you a trading strategy I created for my 9-year-old daughter. It averages 1% every week if you do it correctly. Simple, safe, predictable, consistent, 1% a week. You want to talk about spreads? I give this away for free. Spreads is going to cost you, brother. I don't want to get into it. It's very lengthy. Oust. We'll take a look at that next time. New perspective tip. Index leverage funds give you way more premium. Yes, but I've never, ever, 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 ever seen a leveraged fund, an index leverage fund consistently profitable year after year after year for 2 decades. Now, you may be right that they offer more premiums, but here's the thing. More reward, more risk. Leverage funds is exactly what it sounds like. You make $2 for every dollar it goes up. You make $3 for every dollar it goes up. But guess what? It's a double-edged sword. So as it goes down, guess what? For every dollar it goes down, you lose $2. For every dollar it goes down, you lose $3. Leverage funds are great. They are. But I've never, ever, ever, ever seen one that's consistently profitable year after year after year for at least 2 decades. Sorry, dude, you're definitely not in the same ball game that I'm in. You're definitely in the wrong ballpark. Okay? I'm looking at consistency, I'm looking at profitability, and I'm looking at safety. I'm 62. I have no delusion in thinking whatsoever that I'm going to be right all the time. But I like to stack all the odds in my favor. And leveraged index funds? No. Okay, so SOXL. He really wants to do this. All right, let's do it. Let's do this, brother. You ready? SOXL. Let's go right here. SOXL. Now, this is not mine whatsoever. This is Yahoo Finance. So, here we go. SOXL. You really want to do this, okay? SOXL. Current price 192. Let's take a look at how profitable this thing is consistently. Okay? 'Cause I'm not talking, a little here, a little there. No. I'm talking consistently. Every single week, every single month, every single year. You want to do it? Let's go. Let's go. Come on, brother. Let's do this. Dividends only. I want to see all of them. And here we go. Every single dividend. Holy shit. Whoa. Hold on a second. Whoa. 2010. Nothing for 2011. Nothing for 2012. Nothing for 2013. 2014. Nothing for 2015. 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, hold on. Okay, 1 millionth of a part. Yeah, down, up, down, up, down. Come on, I can keep going. It's not looking good for you so far. Okay. Lower, higher, lower, higher, lower, higher, lower, higher, lower. Dude, what are you shitting me? Can you not read? Those are the profits right there. A dividend is a portion of the profits the company gives back to us investors. So as an investor, you own part of the company, you are entitled to a portion of the profits. Well, guess what? 1.9, 0.05. Dude, that's more than a 50% drop. Hold on, it gets worse. 0.06. Oh, that's a little bit higher. 0.03. That's a 50% drop. 1.6, that's a nice jump. 1.4, that's lower. 0.07, that's more than a 50. Dude, really? You really want to do that? Let's look at another one. You think you're good with these things? Hell no. Hold on. Where the hell did they go? I think he deleted them on me. Righty, where are we? We already did UAL. We did that. We did that. We did that. We did that. Blah 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 blah. Index leverage funds premium. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got that. Well, that first one's a piece of crap. Okay, new perspective. First one, piece of crap. Okay. Lower, lower, higher, lower, higher, lower, lower, higher, higher, lower, lower, higher, lower. How the hell can you tell me that's good? Okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. That one, lemon. Okay, not everything's great. GGGL. Let's put that one up on the scale. GGLL. All right, let's look at all of them. What are you shitting me? Really? 2022 was the first dividend they paid out? This thing's not even 4 years old. And you think 4 years is enough to put your money in? Hey, you do what you do, brother. 4-year-old company? Hell no. But let's take a look at the numbers. Okay, 0.006, higher, lower, higher, 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 lower, higher, lower, higher. Hold on, we're not there yet. Lower, lower, higher, 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 lower, higher, higher. It goes down half the time. Let's do the last one. So far, 2 out of 3 bite the big one. NVDL. NVDL. What are you shitting me? NVDL paid out 1 dividend, and that was in 2023, 3 years ago. So you're trying to tell me that these things are great and awesome, and not a single one has been consistently profitable. Do you remember I told you earlier in the day? There's always, always, always someone who says, this is wonderful, this is great, and I say, what the hell are you thinking? None of those are profitable, consistently. You do what you think is right for you. I don't tell any people what to buy and sell. But don't go saying one thing when it's bullshit. It's bullshit. XOSLL, SOLXL, no, not consistently profitable. GGLL, not consistently profitable. NVDL, 1 dividend 3 years ago, and you think that's good? Fuck no. Let's keep on going. Okay. JM, do you hold the stock over the EX date? JM, it's always going to be a numbers game. What did I buy? What did I sell? Where is it? Where's it going? What should I do? I ask myself that every single question. Okay, the EX date, it's a very important date, but what's the stock doing now as compared to when the EX date is? Do I make my profit? Do I walk away? It's always 1 day at a time. Sorry, I can't give you the answer to that question because I don't know what the numbers look like. I don't know what the chart looks like. Every single trade, although it's the same attempt, the same intention, we're looking to make a profit. Do they all work the exact same? No. They're all different. AK Walks, what's going on? Shady! Okay, brother, we already did United Airlines. User, so how do you make 1% a week? Were you not listening for the last 2.5 hours? AbbVie, I love AbbVie. I do. T-Money, great one. Mildy, how you doing? Mansoor, how do you know on third day once you buy it won't go down? You don't. That's it. That's the answer. You never, ever, ever know what's next. Sorry, it's uncertainty. It's change. It's going to happen whether you like it or not. It's going up, it's going down, one or the other. Do I think it's going up or do I think it's going down? You have to make a decision on what you think is best for you. That's it. Okay, I take a look. Let's get out here. Okay, I take a look at the chart. Here's the top, here's the bottom. It goes up, now it's down, now it looks like it's going back up again. Let's zoom in. Okay, there's a chart. It's easy to read. Here's the top, here's the bottom, here's where it was, here's where it is. Look, it went down, it went up, it went down. It looks like it's going up again. It looks like it. That's the best you're going to get out of this game. That's it. Do you like the company? Does it make sense? Do you like it at this current price? You either like it or you don't. That's it. That's what it comes down to. You either take the leap or you don't. Kiko, thank you for that. Matt Shaw, nice to see you. Jason, Jay, Hillbilly. Oh, yes. Thank you for doing this and teaching us. May I ask what type of brand monitor that is? That's called a Vibe. Johnny, do you ever repeat the same companies again the following week after your call got exercised? All right, there's a huge difference here, and Johnny, you really got to pay attention to the language. When a call gets exercised, people take the stock away. Do I jump back in? Depends what the numbers look like. Now, there's a difference between the stock being exercised, which means that person is taking their right to buy it from me, and the option expiring. If it expires, that means it's no longer worth anything, and it just obliviates into nothing. So expires means I still keep the stock and I get to do it again. Exercise means whoever bought the option is going to take the stock from me. Oh, John, what if it's a European expiration? Dude, we're not in Europe. I'm terribly sorry. We're not in Europe. Okay, we're in America. Options can be exercised anytime they want. Whoever bought it, they get the right to do whatever they want. AJ Mama, yes, he called me personally. I had a very nice conversation with AJ Mama. She's a very nice lady. MU, where I looked at MU. I don't do stocks that pricey. Sweet Dan, he called me personally. Yes, I did. I called Sweet Dan. Mitch McConnell called me. Who's Mitch McConnell? I have no idea who Mitch McConnell is. Ron Machacados. I think that's right. Sorry, Ron, if I messed up that name. We go. Graves, VVO. We'll do that one next time. Doesn't the stock go down on the EX date? No. They usually go down on the date of record. Hey, from Kentucky, Roxanne. Hello from Kentucky. Why not short Abbott Labs? We're not looking at Abbott Labs right now, so I can't answer that question. What are my thoughts on Verizon? We'll take a look at Verizon next week. FCX, Kevin, next time. Joey. Marvel and Rigetti, yeah, next time. I like Verizon, but they went EX dividend today, so price will drop 70 cents tomorrow. Yeah, so why would I want to do that one? Failed checkout. Who is your Schwab rep? I'd rather not tell you. My Pew, Oracle, MU, SpaceX. Hell no. The one and only SpaceX that hasn't even been around for a year yet. No. Why weekly and no monthly? What's the difference besides time? What's the difference besides time? Ooh, this is a good question. Enrique, you ready? All right, let's see if we can get this one. Bum, 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 bum. All right, what's the difference between weekly and monthly? I get this question a lot also. You ready? Weekly, 10 July, that's tomorrow. 17 July, that's next Friday. 24 July, that's 2 Fridays away. 31 July, 3 Fridays away. 7 August, 4 Fridays away, 5 Fridays, 6 Fridays. Every single Friday there's a trade that I can make. Okay? Now, let's look at the last 30 days. Now, the last 30 days are very important because we live 1 week at a time, 1 day at a time. Wonderful. Okay, 30 days ago, we're at 22.50. She went up, she came down. She went up, she came down, she went up, she's coming down. It's easy to see. So on a weekly basis, it looks like in 5 days it might be down around here because that's what it looks like it's doing. 5 days is relatively easy to guess. 5 days. That's a week. 5 days. Okay. This is a monthly optionable stock. July, August, September, December, January, so on and so forth. Let's see this one. Are you ready? 60, it jumped up to 62.50. Dropped down to 60.40, jumped up to 63. Dropped down to 61.60, jumped up to 64.60. Dropped down to 63.17. That's 1 month. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Now tell me, where's it going to be in 30 days? Not so easy, is it? That's one reason I don't like it. Reason number 2. That has 8 days. We're not going to do that. We're going to do this one right here. You ready? 43 days. 43 days, we divide that by 7. We come up with 6.1, which means that's 7. Sorry, it's not a complete week, but it's still 6.1 weeks, which is 7 weeks. Okay? 7 weeks. Remember that number. So at this moment in time, the stock is at 63.17. What's the closest strike price to 63.17? 62.50. Now, if I buy it at 63.17, sell it at 62.50, I'm losing 63 cents. Okay, so I take 63 cents off of this. It's 185. 185 minus 63. Now I'm at 122. So I'm walking away with 122 profit on this trade. Well, let's get up the calculator and see what rate of return that is for 7 weeks. So 123 divided by 63.17, because that's the purchase price. Now I get a whopping 1.9%. 1.9% for 7 weeks. So let's divide it by 7. How much is that weekly? Divided by 7. Now I have the grand total of 0.27%. That's 0.25% per week. So why do I do weeklies and not monthlies? Monthlies very rarely ever make it profitable for me. Very rarely. And then trying to guess where it's going to be in 30 days is not that easy. I don't do monthlies because the numbers just don't work in my favor and it's a pain in the butt trying to figure them out. No, thank you. And I don't live 1 month at a time. I live 1 week at a time. All right, Keith, we're not going to do MU, Micron. Okay, way too much money for me. You like those? Thank you. Brian York, how you doing? What stock is that? That is Realty. Horseman, what happens when the stock goes down and you're stuck for another week at a lower premium? I'm going to repeat your own words. You're stuck at a lower premium. That's all it is. Brian, Procter & Gamble, love it. Stocks go down, sell another call the next week. Buy good stocks, they go up, they go down. Yep, exactly. Golfer, 66. Can you please recap those 5? No. Caregiver, Beth, how you doing? Print and stitch. So you need 20,000 to 500, 20,000 to 500 a week? No, it's not what I said. 1% of 20,000 is only $200 a week. How is it guaranteed 1% per week? Okay, user J561208. Nobody ever said, and wait a minute, we did say guaranteed. We did. I said there was 4 guarantees in life. Death and taxes are 2 of them. Nobody ever said you're guaranteed at 1% per week. No way ever would I ever say that. Because you're gonna hit the wrong button. You are. I say that to everybody and say, oh, I ain't gonna hit the wrong button. Yeah, you are. I've been trading for over 30 years. I hit the wrong button all the time. Chaz, can you please recap the 5? No. Why covered calls and selling puts? Because it's simple, it's easy, it's predictable, and you can't do cash secured puts in your IRA. Is it sell to open or sell to close? It's sell to open. Explain a bull trade? No. That was quick, wasn't it? Explain a bull trade? No. Yeah, always double check that. Selling calls, sell to open. Thank you, Brian. Wow, we got a lot more questions. Holy cow. 3 stocks to recommend. I don't recommend anything. King Solomon, Alibaba, check the dividends, dude. Dark Horse, 1,600 down. I have no idea what that means. No, don't get me wrong. I understand 1,600 down. I understand that, but 1,600 down from what? From where? How much? Ugh, there's so many other things going along with that. Baba, no. Ooh, who's that? Alejandro, thank you for that, dude. Very nice of you. What time frame are you using on your chart? All right. Now, the chart I'm showing you tonight, I used the 1-year chart, and then I used the 30-day chart. But when I'm trading, I use the 1-year chart, the 90-day chart, the 30-day chart, and then I use the seasonality chart. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Kevin. I thought you were doing 8 to 10. Yes, I am. 8 o'clock was a couple hours ago, and we're at 10:51. Thank you, Roxanne. All right, over here. Oh, wow. Okay, what do we have over here? It's $16,000. I'm losing 16. No. You only lose, Dark Horse, if you agree to sell it for less than what you paid for it. Remember the reason you bought it for in the first place. Now, when I tell people never, ever, ever, ever buy anything you're not okay with holding for the rest of your life. Whether it goes up, whether it goes down, should be totally irrelevant. As long as the company is consistently increasing their profits year after year after year after year. It doesn't matter if the stock drops. As long as you hold those shares, you are entitled to a share of their profits. If they're... Paul Rudd! Yes, you can sell a cash secured put in a... Oh, you can. Cool beans. In both a traditional and a Roth IRA. Cool. Thank you for that, Paul. Thanks, Dark Horse. La, 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 la. What do we have over here? What kind of questions? Affirm. Carmelo, we'll take a look at that next time. Any thoughts on RYCEY? Never heard of it. Rochambeau, how you doing? RYCEY. Doesn't that figure? I didn't put it in there. RYCEY. Hell no. Sorry, that's my opinion. No options, no thank you. This thing's all over the place. Look at all those holes, all those gaps everywhere. Yeah, no thank you. Hold on. I want to see something. I want to see something. 900,000 for one day? No. I don't trade anything unless it has 1 million shares. 900,000 is not 1 million. TMC, next time. Signo Mayo, next time. ONCY, what the hell is that? Nick, how you doing? Nokia and TSLL. Cool, I like those. Joe Schmo, how you doing? Sorry I'm late. Thank you, Joe Schmo. GTLB, we're going to have to do it next time, brother. Meat popsicle. Negative. I'm a meat popsicle. The fifth element. You're absolutely right. So 2 people got that question. No, I'm not human. I'm a meat popsicle. That. You're so patient. Excellent analogy with the car. Thank you there, Joe. Happy to be retired. This is going to be a cash flow cow for me. Okay. Joe Schmo, dude, we got to chat. Seriously, dude, DM me your number. I want to give you a call. I want to have a chat with you, brother. Gold miner, Toby. Ooh, Mark Campbell. We already looked at Kroger earlier. Actually, I bought some Kroger this week. I did. MP doesn't pay dividends. Well, then hell no to that one. What's the risk? How can you lose your investment? You can lose your investment a whole bunch of ways. Are you ready? Way number 1, you can hit the wrong button at the wrong time. Way number 2, you can sell at a loss. Way number 3, you can pick a crappy company. Are there any other ways you can lose your money besides hitting the wrong button, buying a company that's not profitable, selling for a loss? I can't think of any other ways of losing your money, but isn't that about it? Terry, hey James, once you got all 5 for the day, would you mind naming them or listing them? Well, we'll do that later. So you're pushing 1% only per week. I'm not pushing anything. I'm sharing what I'm doing. It's a big, huge difference. When signing up for your service, is it only options, or are you telling what price to enter and exit? Toby's terribly sorry, dude. I cannot tell you. Well, I can tell you, but I'm not going to. What to buy and what to sell. It would be inappropriate for me to tell you anything on what to do because I know absolutely nothing about you. Not pushing, I meant this is your strategy. Well, this is one of the strategies I do. This is the one I give away for free. Think about it. Number 1 question, does it make sense? Buy a good company that's consistently profitable and consistently increasing their profits. Do a covered call, which is one of the safest trading strategies that is. If I buy it for 100 and I sell it for 100, where's the risk? And if I only buy companies that have been in business for over 50 to 100 years, where's the risk? I honestly don't think Coca-Cola is going to go out of business. I honestly don't think AT&T is going to close their doors. Never buy anything that you do not understand or you do not want to hold on to for the rest of your life. If you don't want to buy it and hold it and take it to your grave, don't buy it. Mark Campbell, 4 guarantees: death, taxes, change, and choice over your actions. No, that's not what I was looking for, but close. You got 3 of them. Stocks Gove weekly dividends. I'm not quite sure. What does Gove mean? G-O-V-E. Anybody know what Gove means? Give. Oh, no. I never did I say stocks give weekly dividends. I didn't say that. Okay. Sometimes people listen to or hear what they want to hear. It's not what I said. I said dividend investing for weekly cash flow. It's actually written down, so I really can't get in trouble with it because it's written down. Weekly investing, dividend investing for weekly cash flow. Didn't say anything about companies that pay weekly dividends. I didn't say that. Stocks give weekly dividends. No, none of them do. Not that I know of. Keep on going. Oh, I'm at the end. This is it. This is the last question. No, that is not even a question. Cool. I think that's it. That's it. We're done for the day. Actually, we're done for the week. I take Friday nights off and I take Saturday nights off. So I'm going to see you guys all again on Sunday. How do I sign up for your strategy? Richard, DM me. Okay, top left-hand corner says Dividend Stock Talk. Click on that. There's a link where you can DM me. I'm not trying to sell anyone anything. I hate it when people do that. I'm just here to share information. Yeah, I got stuff to sell that, and we're all adults. Go to the website, blah, 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 all that kind of nice stuff. You guys have a great day, and we're going to end the day with one of my favorite songs.
You dream.
There you go. Have a great weekend, everybody. Catch you guys later. Woo! Love this.